You're still watching Buy Now, Sell Now. Let's bring on board Mr. Jal Irani from Edelweiss to talk about this huge deal that has transpired between Facebook and Reliance Jio. Mr. Irani, thank you so much for taking time out. Let's talk about, this mega digital deal that has happened. What kind of a benchmark does it set in terms of valuations for a possible listing of Reliance Jio and even for the overall company at large? If you could give us your assessment.
So firstly, on the valuations itself, all value for the entire Jio business was $41 billion. This is clearly about 40% higher, 39% higher at $57 billion. So this is clearly, especially in these very difficult times, it's actually good valuations. Now, for the entire company, it's beyond these valuations, which is also important, which is you must recognize two things, that for doing transactions like this, there is a value trigger which happens, which was even demonstrated in 2005, 2006 under similar conditions, not only in this part of the business, but in the sort of businesses being spun out in the refinery business, there was a value creation. The stock price had gone up to the extent of 38, 39%. And thirdly, once again in this current environment, where debt is a growing concern globally for everybody, adding 43,000 crores in cash in one form or the other. I understand that about 28,000 crores of which will flow to Reliance Industries directly. That this has a further valuation rating upwards.
All right, this is Varun Hirimat also joining in. So, apart from the deleveraging aspect for Reliance, where obviously the use of funds will be something that everyone's looking out for, what else does the partnership kind of signal in? What kind of bet is Facebook taking on Indian data growth by investing in Reliance? And why do you think this would have been their preferred pick as opposed to an Airtel or, which is also a vibrant telco player? There are only virtually two right now.
So, if I may take that, sorry, is that question for me? So, essentially, if I may take that question, Reliance, as you know, has the fastest growing eyeballs. Essentially, on the Jio business alone, just on the telephony business, it has got nearly 400 million customers and counting rapidly. So just on that front, it'll have audience. Similarly, on the retail side of the business, it has got more than 100 million loyal customers, and the entire platform of Reliance Group put together several hundred million. So in a sense, it's already got half the eyeballs in the country, which are unparalleled. So that's obviously a very large opportunity. The second thing is that this business is also very synergistic with several other intents of the company. If you look at the retail business itself, where WhatsApp has got a tie-up as a second part of the announcement, essentially, from the retail business, Reliance has managed to get a 25% market share of the organized market, which is about $100 billion market. Now, with JioMart, which has already been launched in Thana since December, you are potentially targeting 900 million people more in terms of the unorganized sector, basically. So that's a very large platform. But to do that, you need to have a significant amount of AI operating in the background. You have to have artificial intelligence. You've got to gather the right data, and you're towards not only capitalizing this opportunity, but what do you do with that data? For example, I understand Google makes half of its revenues from ads, targeted ad spend. So this is actually creating a massive platform for future growth as well.
Okay, Mr. Irani, thank you so much for chatting with us and sharing with us your view on this huge deal that has been officially announced this morning. Okay.